So what do you say? Are you going to stay here and continue the dig? Or are you going to come with me and Dr. Jones? Okay, this is where the cartographer lives. Her name is Miss Nelson. She's a bit eccentric, but she knows her stuff. Well, Indiana, I see you brought along 2 sidekicks. Please, don't take offense, children. It just seems like every time I see Indy here, he's picked up a few more strays. So, what did you find? You wouldn't be back here if you didn't find something, Indy. Come on, let's see it. Ah, beautiful. 14th century Spanish brass. Ah, there's a message inside. 9:30. Could this be coordinates? Or a passcode, maybe? Excuse me, Miss Nelson. Couldn't it be that the watch just broke? My dear, if you've been looking for the dead bishop's treasure as long as I have, you would know that nothing that Jan left behind is just coincidence. There's always a message or a clue. Like the old bottle of rum we found in that chest buried in Barbados. Broken, yes, but conveniently, the label that said it was made in the Caribbean was completely intact. Or the sign advertising Botafogo's hanging with an X through the noose. They all mean something, and so does this. Come on, let's consult the maps. I found 3 maps in that buried chest that belonged to Jan's. This one is blank, presumably, but let's study it closely. There could be a 9, a 6, a 30, somewhere on this map. Nothing. Let's move on to the next map. It indicates a small island of some sort, but nothing that matches the time on the clock. Let's try this one. I've always been suspicious of this one. It looks to be pointing to an island in the Caribbean, like on the bottle. And the hangman's noose. Well, it can't just be a coincidence that it's also on this map. If we could just determine what the watch is trying to tell us. Excuse me, what about this symbol in the top left corner? It looks like there are portions that are darkened. Almost as if on purpose? By Jove, you're right. It's matching the clock. Look, the 9 and the 6. That confirms it. This map will tell us exactly where the treasure is. Indy, we've done it. Finally, a lead after all this time. Now, to locate this island, I've studied this map all week, and I believe I could find which island it is. Take a look at this map of the Bahamas. Any islands seem similar in shape? Come on, Indy. It's right in front of you. It's the Crooked Islands. Same shape. It's not exact, but years later, of course it's going to look a little different. But it's worth a try, isn't it? This is it. This is what I've been searching for my entire life, to find a treasure of this magnitude. Miss Nelson, remember, if we find the dead bishop's treasure, we're going to donate it to the museum. Oh, of course, I'm not in this for the money or the fame. I'm in it for the adventure, the thrill-seeking, the dream of discovering something that has been lost. I've studied maps all my life, but I've traveled very little. As a little girl, I dreamed of going on an expedition, a safari, a quest, just like this one, with only a compass and a map to pinpoint the way. Come on, what are we waiting for? Let's grab a ship and set sail. Victory awaits. We're here, the Crooked Islands. Now, according to this map, we should enter within the lagoon and follow the dotted line. Come on, let's grab our gear and go. I'm so excited, I have goosebumps. Indy, lead the way. You two follow. I'll bring up the rear. Okay, so according to this map, the town should be on our left. We should walk till we hit the dead trees. There. Looks pretty dead to me. Now we should see a lake on the right and a graveyard on our left. So far, so good. We should be coming up to the Skull Rock soon. There. I can't believe it. It's here. The treasure should be right here in front of us. Wait, Miss Nelson, couldn't it mean that that's where the treasure is? Like, this spot on the map is where the treasure's buried? My dear, didn't the professor teach you anything? X never marks the spot. It means avoid it at all cost, or else you'll end up like Botafolk, with your head in a noose. I still say we should walk a little farther and search for the X is. I mean, that's where this map is leading us. No, you silly girl. X means avoid. Indy, tell her. But there's nothing here. If we just walk a little farther, Are you okay? Dr. Jones? Miss Nelson, help us. We're trapped. Don't worry, kids. Indy's on his way down. Just stay where you are. Oh, I guess Miss Nelson was right. We should have avoided this spot. Although, look at that. This looks to be a tunnel. Miss Nelson? Dr. Jones? Where did they go? They were just there a moment ago. Come on, let's follow this tunnel. We may find a way out that way. Just be careful where you step. There's cobwebs everywhere, and I'm hearing something crunch underfoot. I wish I had a light. It's so dark and dusty. What's that? Come on, let's look inside. It's a pirate's flag. There's something else under here. It's a bag. And it's heavy. Well, go on. Look inside. By all my stars and heavens, we found it. Who knows how much is buried down here? This could just be the start. Who's there? Dr. Jones? Dr. Jones, look at what we found. Oh my God. Soul? That's far enough. Put your hands up. Soul, what are you doing here? You didn't think I'd let some snot-nosed brats find the treasure, did you? But thanks for leading me right to it. I knew if I tagged along with Indiana Jones and his protégés, I was bound to find this treasure. Where is Dr. Jones? Tied up with the cartographer. Funny, for a legendary treasure seeker, he didn't put up too much of a fight. Now, pass those gemstones over here. But, hey, how did he get loose? Get him! Hey, are you both okay? Yes, thanks to you and Dr. Jones. I gotta say, your mentor is handy with a whip. Now, let me see those jewels. Ah, beautiful. Hey, I was just admiring them, Indy. Don't be so suspicious. Come on, you two have been through enough. Let's get you somewhere safe. Indy's already called the authorities. Once Soul and her team are locked up, we'll get some more excavators down here to find the rest of the treasure. Don't worry. Whatever they find, you two will get all the credit. You found Dead Bishop's treasure. You're going to be famous. can't believe it. It seems like a dream that just 2 months ago we found the dead bishop's treasure. And now look at us, being honored at the museum's grand opening. I couldn't have done it without you. It was your careful digging that found the watch that was key to finding this treasure. And who knows what's next for us? Dr. Jones has already agreed to take you on his next expedition. He tells me we're hunting for the Knights Templar treasure. Won't that be exciting? After all, every day's an adventure with Dr. Jones.